recording again. Let's take the please wait sign off. And here we are, just before Furnace Fun. Ready to go in and have some Furnace Fun. But we're not going to do that just yet, because we have 27 of the 30 Brintilda answers written down. So let's, I'm recording, I'm still streaming, I just had to make sure, because I could have been a huge dumbass and have just stopped streaming instead of doing the other thing, and then that would have been very, very actually possible. Yeah, let's go to Clanker's Cavern and get the last Brintilda answer. This will give you guys time to come back from my very sudden just reappearing and then playing the video game again. And also, just let me have this answer, because we already have most of them. We might as well grab the last ones. Then we'll have shown them all on stream. I don't know if I did that in the LP. For the LP, I know I went and wrote down all of the Brintilda answers, but I don't know if I talked to her every single time we saw her. I think I went around off-screen writing down all of her answers. I'm not 100% sure. Who knows, who knows, who knows. I mean, you guys could potentially know. I could potentially know by just checking the old Let's Play, but that's something I'll never ever do, because that means I have to watch my old content, and that's not gonna fucking happen. Brintilda wears a flea circus under... Where's... flea circus? Next answer. Dog's name is Ripper. And what is the last answer? Okay. And... Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. It's a very good name. George would make fun of me for it. He absolutely would. So, oh, oops, I just bumped my knee into my desk. Hopefully that didn't sound too bad. I 100% believe you, because that sounds like what absolutely would have happened. I would have done a thing, and then George would have made fun of me. Probably for like, oh, why don't you just know the answer off the top of your head? And then I would have been like, well, they re-randomize each time. And then he probably would have been like, well, that's no excuse. I was tempted to just say that again, like some like weird like sitcom, like a joke didn't land, like the audience. Oh my god, that'd be so amazing! Like just like a sitcom, like with a laugh track, like one of the actors said a joke and nobody laughed, but they stopped to wait for it, and then they just said it again, like with the same tone, like as a like, hey guys, did you catch it? And then like the audience like, oh, and then like the laugh track start. That'd actually be pretty good goof, I believe. We'll go ahead and walk into Furnace Fun, just so we can get the good Furnace Fun music going. And then we're going to do a little bit of studying before we actually start playing. Grunty's the name. Banjo's here to play my game. God, I love Grunty's little rhymes. They're just so much fun. They add a lot of character and flavor to the text. Thanks. I thought it was an S-tier goof as well. I thought it was very good. Always like the backup prize, the really crappy Gruntilda doll, and the weird washing machine. Like, it's like they already had a washing machine model, but then they have this weird, like, retextured like cauldron washing machine. It's very strange. You know, now that I think about it, I meant to start the stream off with the Banjo-Kazooie intro again, just because I really like that, but suppose it's probably for the best that I did not. So I would have had to edit it out, or whatever. Okay, but before we play, I'm going to go over all the Gruntilda answers that we've seen today, just so I'll have them in my mind, and then I will try not to consult my book. Okay, let's see. What did I write down? Brushes teeth with moldy cheese. Washes hair with engine oil. She gets her clothes from the trash can. Her favorite sport is broomstick riding. I think it was broomstick racing. I just wrote broomstick. She went to St. Dungball's school. What What the hell does that say? Oh, her party trick is blowing up balloons with her butt. I wrote down balloon butt. Her best friend was Sweaty? I just wrote down Sweaty. I think there was more to that. It was like Sweaty Sam or something like that, but I just wrote down Sweaty. What does this even say? It looks like it says P-Dax. What the hell's wrong with my handwriting? It says Warty Girls, but I don't know what the context is, so I can't read my handwriting. Favorite drink is Camel Spit Milkshake. She sleeps on a hoard of treasure like a fucking dragon. She won a Dirtiest Undies award. She was on the cover of a magazine polishing her crystal ball. For breakfast, she had spider pancakes. For dinner, she had slug stew. And for dessert, she had cockroaches and cream. She likes to cuddle with a scary teddy bear, which I wrote down a scare bear, of course. Her broom is called the Rough Rider. She keeps a dragon's foot in her pocket. She drapes smelly socks around her bedroom. Her pet was a Vecula plant? I'm not 100% sure on that one. I didn't actually correct myself when I did that one. Her undies have purple spots on them. Her favorite color is ghastly gray. What the hell does this say? Her pastime is to collect dragon's teeth. That's what that says. Her boyfriend was Greasy Grant. Her pet was a greasy warthog, which we assume that she started dating Grant because it reminded her of her childhood greasy warthog. Her nickname in school was Jelly Belly. Her favorite smell is freshly burst boils, which I'm not 100% sure have a smell, but whatever. I didn't develop this game, and I'm not 100% sure what a boil is, or how it differs from a zit, so I'm obviously not the expert on this. She wears a flea circus under her shirt. Her dog's name was Ripper, and her band, as we just learned, the excellent band name of Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. I am now going to turn the notes I wrote upside down, and we'll see if we can do this without the answers. Yep, give me the question. Rumble's Mountain Bottles is there. Which move was learned, you stupid pair? Definitely the Talon Trot. No problem whatsoever. Man, I love these quizzes. I keep saying that I shouldn't talk about ukulele, but ukulele's quizzes weren't up to snuff, I feel, in comparison to the Kazooie and Tooie quizzes. I think that's Erie's Nest in Click Clock Wood, but I guess we'll see. My favorite thing is since they pull like random characters, sometimes you get characters like Cap and Bubbles that just don't make sense to be there. God, what is the shortest path to take? I normally go to the left to avoid the grunty space. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 either way. Let's go this way. We'll go through the grunty questions just because we wrote down all the grunty questions, so we might as well do it. Where does Grunty like to sleep? You know, it's in on a pile of treasure. We remember that one. So I made a big deal about it. I always like how she reacts to it. Like, how'd you know that one? It was a secret. Did my sister tell you so? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, I don't think there's 5 bears. I think there's 4. Oh, I wasn't sure how many children there were. It was just safe to assume that there were 3, like there were a Huey, Dewey, Louie. So it'd be best to go to the left. Challenge. Oh, we have to kill this guy again. This is always the challenge I find. Yes, limited time, kill the guy with, of course, the timer decreasing as the cutscene played, because why wouldn't it? Sure, it took a second, but still, that's 1/70th of my time. Let's go ahead and just screw this. There we go. This is how we handle this. And now we're completely out of feathers, so that's good. Asking multiple choice questions about your secret seems like a bad idea. Yeah, like, no matter what, you've revealed the secret. It's a very bad choice of Grunty's. Oh, that's interesting. B doesn't do anything. I wonder if that was like a glitch prevention thing to like stop people from like falling off or whatever. I wasn't actually reading this, so I'm just gonna say TNT. We've taken damage, so let's just go ahead and heal. Oh, there's a death panel this way. I came this way to avoid the death panel over here. Looks like we're gonna have to take a death panel regardless. So we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Those death panels are the worst. I wish they had like double damage. Oh no! I don't want to do stupid Mr. Vile challenge. Oh, and it's even game 3 as well. Let's go ahead and make our way up to the shoes. This will keep him slow since Rubber Band AI. We've talked at length about it. So we should definitely take advantage of you know, the game starting off a bit slow to get our shoes rather than kind of just dealing without them. Once again, we want to stay like 2 or 3 ahead of him, just to make sure he doesn't like incidentally like get ahead of us. Damn it, now he's ahead of us. This is why I like to stay just a little bit ahead of him. And I want to follow him too, just so I can just kind of snipe what he wants to eat. Because I find that to be the best way to play this game. Just snipe what he wants to eat, because if he's not eating anything, he can't win. Oh, let's go ahead and get... Oh, I almost ate the rumbly. There we go. I think we got this in the bag. It's probably a bit premature to say that, of course. Cool, yeah, we got this. Cool. Very good. I was worried about that. That is very fair. Quizzes are probably the most important thing to Grunty. She murders her family, all in the name of having a fair and just and good quiz. I like to cuddle and I like to fight. What do I take to bed at night? It's a scary teddy bear. A huge sweaty baboon is a pretty solid answer. Ooh, just refilling that water now. Let's do the death panel. Playing my music is his game. What's the church ghost hand's name? We know it's Mott's hand. Strauss hand. Bach hand. I don't think you're supposed to pronounce Bach with a such a Bach. It's just, my grandma makes that noise. She goes, ach. Old German woman. So when I see Bach, I always think Bach. What's my amazing party trick? Blowing up balloons with your... To eat a bucket of beans! What? Like, hey guys, check it out! I'm gonna eat this full bucket of beans! I probably should have gone the other way, actually. Yeah, because this way... how many panels do we have to do? We have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get to that midway point, but we have 2 death panels the other ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But no death panels. Let's go this way, screw it. The death panel. Death panel ain't no shit. We know all the grunty answers. Gobi's cactus conceals a prize. Tell me what if you think you're wise. We know it's an extra honeycomb piece. And I keep expecting answering fast to have some kind of bonus because of ukulele. This charmer helps you find your way in his pyramid. What do you pay? Some gold bullion, of course. Oh, excuse me. Nope. Oh, what is his name? His name's Rupee, and his snake's name is Histup, I believe. Another challenge. Are we have to do one of the ones we've already done? Nope. It's of course fighting the Zaggies. I think their name's like Zaggies. Zabbies? Jabbies? Something like that. And we don't have any Wonder Wing anymore, so we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this legit. We can't cheat. We're gonna have to fight our way out, of course. Luckily for us, this isn't that hard. Regardless if they're called Jabbies or Zabbies or something, because I think it starts with a Z. That makes sense because they buzz. I think it's Zabbies. Go ahead and take the death panels. What's my favorite magazine? My favorite magazine is Warty Girls Weekly. That's what that was. It was her favorite magazine. I couldn't tell what it was. I just wrote down Warty Girls, and I couldn't read my handwriting. God, I don't know if I even wrote words for that. Listen up now. Make your choice. Which character has this dumb voice? Oh, that's Snorkel, the guy who got us killed, and then we couldn't get all of the notes in Rusty Bucket Bay, which, of course, didn't happen. Aqua Lung the Gotham. I mean, I guess it's not Sorkel's fault. I died overextending myself trying to get his Jiggy, and then not knowing the best way to get out. Do you know where you have been? That's got to be Click Clock Wood, because there's nowhere else with that kind of button. Oh boy. Oh yeah, the jabbies are 1,000-year door. You are 100% correct. This way should be faster, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other ways, 1, 2. Yeah, there's a ton of death panels. We're going this way. That's more, and there's more death panels. Big ship's third funnel. There is no third funnel. Okay, cool. I was like, what's on the third funnel? I was like, I don't even remember a third funnel. So thankfully, one of the choices was there is no third funnel. See the picture on my screen. Do you know where you have been? That's got to be Bubble Gloop. The hell's that blue thing? It looks like an emulation issue. Oh, that wasn't Bubble Gloop? Oh, maybe it was Click Clock Wood. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good question. I always assumed that they were preset, but maybe it is just dynamic. Like, it just chooses somewhere weird to put the camera. Like, this is a very good one. Like, this had to be intentional. I'm guessing it's preset just because some of them are very, like, picturesque like that. Oh, you know what, that other one? The other one is probably Mobo's Mountain and the Ticker's Mound as well, actually, now that I think about it. On another challenge. Oh, God, we're going to die. We're going to lose as the turtles sing their song. Repeat it quick. You won't get long. Red, blue, cyan, blue, yellow, blue, purple. Why is this so long? Okay, it was red. Okay, it was red, blue, red, cyan, red, blue, cyan, red, blue, yellow, purple. We lose. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna complete that one. We're gonna have to run back for some health now. Yeah, no, those are always those always make me feel really stupid, because it's like you just have to remember like 7 things, but it always proves to be much harder than it should probably be. We got all the health. I didn't actually activate the cauldron back there, but I suppose we won't probably need it since it just connects further ahead. I'm just gonna hope against hope that we don't have to do another one. If we do, I'm about to cheat. I'm grabbing my stupid notes and I'm gonna write the answers down. Pink, red, blue, yellow, red, yellow, blue. Yeah, screw it. I just wrote it down because I ain't about that life. You know, the life of being able to remember like 7 consecutive things you were just told. I think that's a B. Yeah, B. Yellow. Oh, thank you for writing it down too. Yellow. Red. We need red. Oh my god, red. You do not get very long for this. Grunty was not kidding. It's pink or purple. I said purple last time, but I realized that it was probably pink because the other one's more purple. But there we go. Cheating helps. We both cheated, and we both prospered. I mean, I guess you prospered because I was able to continue. What's attached to Clinker's chain? Colossal. No, it's a massive anvil. We know because we had a horrible time down there thanks to weird emulation stuff. You should remember, but we'll see. If this is her, where would you be? Oh, it's obviously Click Clock Wood. I'm gonna say Clicker's Wood. Click Clock Wood, because it's Oh You Beautiful Doll. Inside the Hornet Hive. Yep, and that's the most appropriate answer. Cool, cool, cool. So as long as this next death space isn't a stupid Oh, this must be the Veruca plant. I have no idea what that is. As long as this isn't like, hey, do the tip-top challenge again, I think we'll be good. Part of Monster Mansion's race. What's the time on the church clock face? There isn't a time. Nothing. Its hands has fallen off. Okay, so that's entirely intentional. Whew. I'm glad I complained about that. I'm so glad I complained about that, because I definitely would have gotten that wrong. No one can win, I was assured by the makers of the sport. It's not fair, I want to win. How I long to be real thin. Now you can take the prize on show. While up the winding stairs I go. You won't catch me, I've made sure. All the credits you'll now endure. Oh, you know, it's funny. I was thinking of Venus flytraps just because that's, you know, the first thing that comes to mind, like with a V plant. But that makes a lot of sense. Thank you very much. I would have never known that. God, that weird washing machine that's just like a retextured cauldron. That's so weird. It bothers me. Yeah, it's so good. I love the mid-roll credits. Also, especially since it's going to give us all the enemy names. We'll be able to see which names I've been forgetting and saying wrong. And you can all see the racist Ice Cube's names since I haven't been saying it this entire time. I always thought it was so weird, by the way. Oh, oops, I just hit my mic with my drink, sorry. I always thought it was weird that the text looked like eggs in this game. Always just bothered me. I thought it was so strange. Like, that doesn't look like eggs. That looks like water. Or maybe just blue, I don't know. Let's go ahead and just learn all the names of things we don't know. Yeah, because they put the enemy names in the, Big Clucker. Oh, Big Cluckers are those birds. I think they're gonna do, like, the enemies appear on screen as well, or is it all just the named snippets of the crabs? And I think it's just the named characters are gonna come up, and then we just have to learn the enemy names vicariously through the thing. I don't think you get, like, an enemy reel like you do in, 2E. So I'm just gonna try and skip this and see what happens. Yeah, I'm putting in the combination to skip it, and it's not skipping it, so I suppose we'll just see where this goes. He's still so sad, poor Captain Blubber. It's weird, because some of them are like enemy names that they use for like the, you know, whatever, Ding Top Blank. But some of them have like names like Jinjo. Jinjo's appeared in this credits reel already. Wait, maybe the enemy roll is the one that you get for beating Grunty? I can't remember. Some are also repeated with 2 enemy names. Oh, interesting. I've never... Oh yeah, Napper. Like, we've seen Napper before. I know we have. You have to speak... Oh, really? Do you now? I don't remember that. I just remember seeing it. That's very odd. I obviously don't remember anything about anything. And we never did do those Chewy bonus videos I wanted to do. For a while, it just wasn't working whenever people would come over. We'd run out of time before they'd have to leave. And then, of course, I just hadn't thought about it in years now. I don't know if we'll ever get around to them since it would require people to actually... Well, I guess we could do online N64 play now. See if that would get to work, and then I would just have a clear advantage over everyone. But also, I don't know if I have my Banjo-Kazooie saves anymore. I could check my... I keep all of my Let's Play like files. I typically zip it up and throw it in the video folder with all the rendered videos. So I have all my 2E stuff there, but I don't know if I have the save anymore, so I have to play through it again. Oh, the pulling straws would actually be very good. Like, oh no, I'm Lago. I assumed that they just let people pick, and then they would just tell them to repick if they had a repeat, and then obviously did not do it all. Toots, the little slowpoke guy's name's Toots. I guess because he has little toots. Yeah, I assume that they just let people pick, and then if there was a repeat, they'd be like, no, wait, repick, but then they missed a few. Or maybe they did just draw straws, and then they got some repeats accidentally. Who knows? I wonder if the repeats were due to necessity, like, oh, we don't have enough for everybody, or if, Limbo? Who the hell is a Limbo? Oh, Limbo must be the skeletons, actually, now I think about it. I imagine that the repeats were done out of necessity as opposed to an accident, now I think about it, because maybe there wasn't enough names to apply to every single developer. Oh, yeah, Yamuchi didn't get a nickname. Maybe he wouldn't have any of it. They're like, hey, Yamuchi, what nickname do you want to have? And he's like, my nickname will be fucking President of Nintendo. Don't give me this shit. I always like this part, seeing like Banjo-Kazooie like autoplay like their way back. Always a big fan of seeing like games autoplay themselves. It's always interesting to see. Like in the actual meaning of the word, not like those autoplay Mario levels where they just bounce you at the end. Those are always real disappointing unless they're like musical, and then if it's musical, it's like, oh cool, but it's still not like a level. It's just like, oh, this is neat to see. God, why is he grilling oranges? I'll never get that. Is that just like a cultural thing? Like, is that thing like they do in England? Is that supposed to be a burger? Maybe it's a grapefruit? Aw. I do like Mario Maker, but, you know, a lot of those like autoplay levels are boring. The musical ones are neat, but it's like you can only play so many musical levels where it's like, oh, cool, I'm glad you figured this out, but this probably wasn't the best use of your time, my friend. God, Tootie. We go to save Tootie, and then she's like, hey, you didn't finish the job. You have to kill the witch. Go back and kill the witch. I don't care if you've saved me. You now have to kill the witch. Banjo, my delightful larger brother, my older, delightful brother who's cared for me all of these years, who risked his life and limb to come save me, who fell several times into lava and into the engine room. Go back and finish the job. Murder the witch so this doesn't happen again.